欢迎来到好想聊天呐、在这里呢 ，Peggy 我呢就会想一些主题，然后用英文帮你们问，不，用中文帮你们问，本人讲中文就好。然后呢，英文老师会讲英文，让你们练习大量的练习英文听力。所以呢，今天的主题就是这一阵子呢来了一个很不懂事的 intern，、让我总是呢很生气。所以呢，我就会像泼妇骂街一样，你知道吗？就是一直骂他，骂到他好像我也不知道他怎么了，你知道吗？
所以欢迎看一看今天的好想聊天啊！
是的，今天我们就要来聊聊看，到底怎么样才可以管理这样子的一个人 ？Gabe Jack 老师。
Well, Peggy, 看起来好辛苦哦。You know what? It's important to know kindness and gentleness. How to be kind
How
and
to be gentle?
Yeah, because that's what you're going to need when you talk to this intern.
可是很难啊。
Yeah, I know. So we have some tips for you.
Yep.
Okay, when you're interacting with someone who is a little bit difficult to deal with, tip number 1 is to separate your emotions from your actions. Okay, because sometimes if we're talking to someone in the moment that we're really angry, it's not going to look good.
就会像我一样，对不对？这样一直骂，所以我要先把生气的情绪放下来，
Yeah.
然后好好的跟他说，这样很卡呢。
You need to hold it back first. Hold 住
hold
住先。
hold 住姐。
Okay, that's great. That's number 1. That has to do with gentleness because gentleness is about your reaction to something, right? Okay, now the second tip has to do with kindness. So you want to do something because often kindness has to do with being 主动,
Yeah.
right? Being proactive. In English, there's a word disarm. You want to do something that disarms somebody else. Sometimes people come in and it's like they're ready for a fight, right? And it's like they have weapons in their hands. And if you do something kind, it's like their weapons just fall to the ground.
Yeah.
You disarm them.
Disarm doesn't mean to cut off your arm.
你有没有什么例子可以说明一下？
An example?
Yeah.
Of course. We saw this every day on TV news, right?
That's right. What?
Well, actually, I just saw one.
What?
A real event happened
Really?
3 days ago. I was driving and then I saw a taxi driver and a truck driver, and they were,
They had weapons?
I actually saw a weapon.
Oh no.
Yeah, something like this.
An
A
axe?
taxi driver just came out with this. Sometimes on TV we saw things like this.
Yeah, of course.
Or even this.
A spear?
Yeah.
A taxi
我
driver?
想
I know.
Jack 老师他应该是遇到关公的计程车司机吧？
Anyway, our point is
他是哪一个国家？
to
关公抢
disarm,
到刀。
to disarm yourself.
OK， 所以就是你来，然后他以为我要很生气的时候，有没有？
但是你
然后他就会
从后面
想到说我没有错，然后的时候我就做得很好。
也或许就拿一杯
他就
开水给他，
对
一朵花。
哇，一朵花送他花真的很难。好了，我继续培养。那还有没有别的 tips？
Okay, so tip number 3, Jack.
Communication.
Oh, communication.
沟通哦。
Yeah, what do you mean?
It means, well, you want to solve some problem, right? You want to solve your relationship with that bad intern. Communication is really important because it helps you for that intern to understand why you're angry.
哦，
So
真的。
maybe that intern can start thinking about what he should do to improve and to make you happy.
But there's good ways of communicating and bad ways of communicating. And let me tell you a bad way is holding on to grudges or keeping a record of wrongs. Remembering the bad things that someone did, and then when you're arguing, you talk about those things that you used to do. Oh, you did this before, you did this before.
Sentences like you would start with you always,
Or you never.
you never.
翻旧账，对不对
Yep.
其实我发现，像我们现在2位也是那个爸爸，对不对？对小孩讲话，真的也不可以这样翻旧账。然后夫妻也是。
我的孩子7月大而已。
7个月大。
我没有什么旧账。
你有跟他讲啊？你怎么总是不喝牛奶？
Always having a hard time communicating with your
不
kid.
行哦。
That's really hard to communicate
Yeah.
with a
So
So for
seven-month-old.
my daughter, she's almost 4. Well, we can start conversation and good communication now. Yeah. Whenever she's angry, I'm always calming her down. Say, calm down first. If you want to cry, go ahead and cry. Once you're done, come back, and I'll explain why you shouldn't do that.
很棒哎！所以其实把这些 tips 用在
Tips.
tips 用在育儿啊，或者是这个夫妻之间、朋友之间，
或是养宠物也很好。
养宠物也可以。
没有错。
好的，我相信所谓的修身齐家治国平天下，所以我先从我自己的修身做起，我先好好把这个 tips 学起来。
我可以说一句吗？
哦，好。
是一个箴言。
箴言。
Yeah, a word fitly spoken is like apples of gold in a setting of silver. 啊？
一句话说的合宜，就像金苹果落在银网子里，
唰！
哦，很有画面。这就是今天的好想聊天呐、希望大家透过今天的主题，可以提升你们的英文听力哦。
And the next time you run into somebody who gives you a hard time or is a little bit difficult to deal with, you have the choice of reacting in anger or reacting in gentleness and showing kindness to that person.
没错，所以如果你有什么更好的 tips， 也欢迎你在下方留言跟我们分享哦。如果你喜欢我们的频道，欢迎按赞，然后分享。
尤其是分享给你讨厌的人，不是我的意思是说，分享给你的上司啊，因为他们常常对你生气嘛，也许这样就可以解决你们之间的关系哦，会有更好的 relationship。
没错 ，See you next time。
拜拜。